Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. I honestly don't remember a whole lot of the last episode other than the fact that we somehow got and lost the nickname Juicy Yuuji, and I'm really hoping it will come back at least as a callback joke at some point in the future. It would be disappointing if it didn't. Also, we may be getting ready for the beach. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or if we were just talking about it in passing, but...
That's also got to be the end of the common realm, right?
I would think so, because I feel like usually those kinds of scenes are.
Yeah.
We'll just see what happens. Did you Oh, sorry, it was just really quiet.
Oh, sorry, I did like 3 hums.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear any of them.
Okay. Hum.
Nani?
See, I was meant to sound far away.
Okay, well, there you go. When I arrive at the 3rd floor, I find an unusual scene waiting for me. Sachi's wandering around, shouting out Amane's name. What is happening?
私ならここだけど、そんなに慌ててどうしたの？っていうか、どさくさに紛れて呼び捨てにすんな。
I'm so confused already, and we just started.
それは許してほしいのよ。実は年上として敬っていないという本音がついこぼれてしまっただけなのよさ。
Okay.
余計悪いわよ。
ごめんよ。
で、人の名前を大声で呼んでた理由は何？
Not yet.
実はハマネーに女ってやつを教えてほしいのよさ。
Oh, so it's going to be that kind of episode.
Ah.
女？
Makina's vague description of her objective prompts an instantaneous fiery blush from Amane. Well, I see we're on the same page as Amane.
Oh, sorry to butt in, but I'm positive you're misunderstanding something here, Amane.
Are we sure about that?
そうなの？はい、興奮気味のマキちゃんに代わって私が事情を説明しますと、先ほどロビーのテレビでアニメを視聴していたのですが、その次に始まった番組で女子力アップ特集という内容を放送していまして、その中で女性コメンテーターが発した「化粧は女のたしなみですからね」という言葉に感銘を受けたみたいで。
Okay, that makes more sense.
なるほど。話を聞いただけでその時の状況が目に浮かぶわよ。
テレビの影響を受けやすいという現代っ子代表の私。
She also repeats everything she sees on TV.
By the way, impressive work as always, class rep. A concise and edifying report.
ありがとうございます。だから経験豊富なアマネーに化粧のやり方を教えてもらおうって話なのよさ。私もお化粧に関してはあまり自信がありませんので、ここはぜひあまねさんのお力を借りたいと。
言いたいことは分かったけど、2人にはまだ必要ないと思うわよ、化粧。
Why not? They are all at least 18 years old.
Man, no
や
more.
っぱりバスト82センチ以下の私たちは女性としてカウントされないってこと？
What?
いや、そういうわけじゃなくて、化粧はもともと見せたくないものを隠すためにすることが多いからさ。
Or to enhance things you do want people to see.
That a fact?
まあね、目の下のクマとかそばかす、肌荒れとかそういうお肌のトラブルは女の子の天敵だから。
Oh, I see.
だからマキナやさっちゃんみたいにまだお肌がツルツルしてる子たちには必要ないってわけ。
Does Amane not have nice smooth skin?
ではあまねさんは必要があるということなのでしょうか？
That is the question.
嫌な質問するわね、さっちゃんって。
You brought that on yourself.
すみません。 でもその通り。私はたまに肌が荒れちゃったりするからファンデーションをのせたりリップを使ったりしてるもの。
Really? I mean, if you're using cosmetics frequently, it's not particularly noticeable.
そりゃしてないように見えるように気を使ってますから。
Oh, good job.
Is there a need to worry about that?
だってユージ、化粧してる女の子ってあまり好きじゃないでしょ？
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
In my head, I just imagined like a clown.
You know, I was thinking that too. Yonk.
Well, I'm not a fan of women who plaster it on, no.
だから気を使ってるんじゃない。
Oh, you do it for us? How kind.
I see.
When it comes to manipulating the complexion, I'm more familiar with face paint for camouflage purposes, but there are clearly some fairly large differences. You know, I almost said the only makeup he's familiar with is camouflage, and now I regret not making the joke.
I'm imagining it like in
私たちだってもう何年かしたら
MGS3
必要になってくるかもしれないのよ。
where it makes like a 5% difference in camo level or
That's right.
15% depending on the location, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah, because I think he had different camouflage for different locations.
He definitely did. Because you had the body one and you had the face one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
They did an updated version of that recently, didn't they? Snake Eater?
Ooh. Probably. That sounds great.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that, but I don't remember what consoles it was released for. I think it may have been the current generation.
I gotta check.
Yeah.
Don't have a console. But I would like to run through all those games again. If they got on PC.
They may
in
be.
an updated sense. I would love to. Especially 2.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I feel like 2, until I get late in 2, I would probably still be okay at that game.
Yeah, that's fair. How would that work with the Psycho Mantis fight?
I'm sure they'd have something.
Switch USB ports for your mouse.
Joke's on you, I'm not using a mouse.
Oh no!
I'm a sociopath.
Trackpad for the win.
それはそうだけど。とにかく私は今化粧がやってみたいのよさ。
Alright.
私からもお願いします、あまねさん。
Do you all have the same complexion? Sachi bows deeply in earnest supplication. Amane hesitates for a moment, thinking the matter over with an uncomfortable expression on her face.
そこまで頼まれたらしょうがないか。本当け？後になって後悔したりしねえのけ？いいわよ。もともと嫌だったわけじゃなかったしね。よーし、あまねの承諾ゲットなのよさ。
Oh, I wish there had been an achievement for that. Close enough. Makina shouts happily and throws her hand up in the air, exchanging an energetic high five with Sachi.
で、場所はどうする？ 人数いるとあまねの部屋じゃ厳しそうだし。ここでいい？
Are you, like, in this conversation?
She has inserted herself in the conversation, whether or not she was invited.
って何街角で美人を見かけた時みたいな顔してるのよ。別に今日の私は普通よ。
Alright.
Or any less of an airhead, apparently. Where did you come from?
Blame her parents.
別に覗いてみたら楽しそうだったから出てきたわけじゃないんだからね。
Oh, so you were?
なんていうか相変わらず分かりやすいわね、みちるは。分かりやすくなんてないわよ。複雑よ。いいから私も混ぜなさいよ。
I haven't had any children. What are you talking about?
分かったわよ。一応この中じゃ一番うまい自信はあるし、この際まとめて面倒を見てあげるわよ。
Amane, I didn't know you had it in you.
さすがアマネ、ビッチの日本代表
I'm sorry.
Okay, she had a better joke than I did.
あんた本当に人から物を教わろうって気があるの？往々にして
No, she won't.
すっごく嘘くさいけど、どうせやるって決めたんだからついでに榊さんも呼んじゃおっか。
She just comes in. Do you want to know how I got these scars?
あのねアマネ、あのユミコがこういう催しに参加すると思う？思わないからさっちゃんお願いね。
はいお任せください。
Wait, what are you going to do? What did you do? It's been a few minutes since Sachi accepted Amane's request. Sakaki stands before my eyes with a resigned expression on her face, and her hands bound behind her back. Alright, I guess kidnapping works.
で、どうして私は小峰さんに拉致されたのかしら。
Okay, this is a minor thing, and I know I'm being nitpicky. If you're going
But
to...
they don't have. Yep, but you can see her hands,
Yep.
and they're in the front.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry, if you're going to say it in the text, at least reflect it in the CG.
唐突だけどみんなに化粧を教えることになったから榊さんも道連れにしようと思って。
道連れって。
Haha.
まあまあ榊さんもこの機会に覚えておいて損はないと思うわよ。
それはどういう意味？
榊さん最近お肌が荒れることが多いでしょう。
Oh, you might want to tread very softly on that one.
どうしてそのことを？
よく夜更かししてるみたいだしジャンクフードも好きみたいだからね。
Ooh.
男の子の転校生もやってきたことだし今のうちに覚えておくと便利よ。
Oh, look at her face.
Ooh, I like it.
わかったわ。
Ooh, that worked. Amane delivers her advice, along with a wink or two. Before long, Sakaki responds with a small nod.
つまり孤高のユニコーン榊も一人の女、そういうことですね。
With one sentence, Sakaki's been pierced to the core. For Sachi, whose role is to establish order among the group, such sharp and ruthless insight must prove a truly indispensable asset.
まあこれであまねちゃんビューティースクールの生徒も揃ったことだし早速講義を始めていくわよ。
Are we just here for observation?
その間お兄ちゃんは何をしてるの？
Once again, Makina is taking care of my job for me. I'll just let her do it.
Good question. I can leave if I'd be a distraction, but I'm gonna be the what do you
せ
call
っかくだから
it? Dummy.
ユージにはここにいてもらおうかな。
どうしてその必要が？
その方がみんな真面目にやってくれそうだから。
Except for Makina.
あなたもいい性格をしているわね。
ありがとう。
You try to stab people.
It's okay, she's incapacitated at the moment. Her hands are tied in front of her body. I don't entirely follow, but it seems that Amane has a surprisingly devious side.
というわけで感想があったらバンバン言ってくれちゃっていいからね。
Do you really want to give him free reign to do that? I don't think that's a good idea.
You know what? I'll take you up on that.
うぐ、ユージはただでさえ遠慮がないってのに。
Yeah, she's right.
気が重いわ。
それじゃあ早速始めていくけど、
Yes.
まずは化粧水でお肌に水分を与えます。ああ、それなら私も知ってるわよ。傷口の洗浄とかにも使われるやつでしょ。それって生理食塩水のことじゃない？
What? Yeah, what? I'm very confused.
でもお化粧にも使うんでしょ？使わないわよ。
While Amane answers her students' questions and provides general guidance, each of them begins to apply their own makeup. Seeing women putting on cosmetics like this is probably a fairly rare opportunity for a man. I must admit, it's actually somewhat interesting to watch.
で、次に肌を守るために下地をのせていくんだけど、下地は毛穴を隠せたり、最近だと UV カットの効果なんかもあるから、用途に合ったものを選ぶようにね。ここで余談なのだけれど、アマニーが使ってる化粧下地はとても美味しそうな匂いがするのよ。
Makina, have you been eating Amane's makeup?
だからって食べようとしたらダメだよ。
ひっひっひ。
Oh god.
実はもう実行済みなんでさ。
You know, I said it as a joke.
Makina, you ate paste in school, right?
She still does. We should really do something about the infantile habit this girl has of putting anything and everything in her mouth. Preferably before she ends up poisoning herself.
で、その後に薄くファンデを塗っていくと、こうなります。
Amane finishes her cosmetics demonstration, prompting a small chorus of admiring "ooh" from her audience.
一番長く生きてるだけあって、さすがにうまいわね。
私もあまねさんのカモフラージュ能力の高さには驚きました。
なんか素直に喜べない褒められ方だな。
But they're not the worst you've ever received.
So what's the plan now? Everyone probably wants to apply stuff in their own way to cover up different things, right?
そうそう。だからこの後は一人一人個別に指導していきます。
なるほど。
で、どうマキナ？実際に化粧してみた感想は？よくわからないのだけど。
Were you hoping?
I was just hoping Makina would just like plant her face in it and then it'd just be like clown.
It's just like when you see one of those slapstick things, makeup, and they have the giant powder puff.
Yep.
まあ、慣れるまでは違和感あるかもね。
I do kind of agree with that, though. Stage makeup, which I know is a different animal entirely, because it's a lot heavier than your everyday cosmetics, but boy, that gets uncomfortable after a while.
Yeah.
Also, funny enough, it just really messes up your skin because of all of the oil.
Well, yeah, because it's a different purpose.
Yeah, it is. It's to exaggerate your features so they can stand out from a distance.
Correct. It's literally almost the opposite.
That's true.
Yeah.
私もできました。
私もできたんだけど。
So, like, have you ever had to do age makeup?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it feels so weird.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially trying to get, I think, not the last show. No, actually, it might have been the last show that I actually did makeup. I did have to do age makeup, but it was a small black box theater, so I didn't have to do really heavy makeup.
Okay.
Mostly what I had to do is I had to put some white in my hair, and then I just kind of followed the lines. I think age makeup's actually relatively easy to do if you know the basic technique to it. I honestly think corrective makeup is the most difficult thing because it's easy to overemphasize your features if you're not careful.
Yeah, I could see that. I've never done my own. I mean, I'm not good at that. That's not my skill. But yeah, that makes sense.
I actually took a class in college.
Huh.
So...
I don't think we had that class.
Oh, really?
Weirdly enough. Or we may have, and I just completely avoided it somehow. Right.
Well, since I was an ed major originally, before I switched to performance, it was one of the ones that they encouraged us to take. But I'm glad I did.
こんな感じでいいのかしら。
いい感じ。みんなここまではちゃんとついてこれてるじゃない。
And then there's Makina. Amane inspects everyone's individual workmanship, nodding in apparent satisfaction.
じゃあ次は、アイラインとかつけまつげとか、そういうのを個別に指導していきますからね。はーい。
Somehow, it has really turned into a pretty respectable little classroom.
はい、30分。 それじゃあみんなの上達ぶりをチェックさせてもらうわよ。
But what if they're using liquid eyeliner? As the timed alarm goes off, Amane returns to the lobby after a half-hour absence. Having completed her instruction on the finishing touches, she decided to hold a little examination at the very end to evaluate her students' capabilities.
なんとか形にはなったけど。
教えられた通りにできているかどうか。
誰でも最初はうまくいかなくて当然なんだから、そんなに緊張しなくてもいいのに。
そうよね。
というわけで同意してくれた榊さんから見させてもらうけど、どう？自分でうまくできたと思う？
Oh, I really hope they at least have individual chibis for this.
I hope they do.
一応習った通りにやってみたつもりなのだけど。
Yay! I got what I wanted.
あ、すっごく上手にできてるじゃない。ユージもそう思うでしょ？
Choice.
Ah.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. It's a nice slight level of makeup, not unpleasant to look at.
I agree with that.
よかった。
You did a solid job.
じゃあ次は不安がってたみちるね。と
Whoa, those lashes.
テーマはザ・ツンデレなんだけど、
If she blinks, we can feel the breeze from across the room.
Ah,
どう？
it's in
あんた
3D.
これまつげいくつつけた？
No matter where I move, they're still following me.
ほんの5個くらいだけど、
What?
明らかにつけすぎだし、重みで目が半分くらいしか開いてないじゃない。じゃあ
Like,
ユージはどう思ったのよ？
blink or else can't open eyes again.
Must keep eyes open.
It's like every time she blinks, it's like a rep in the gym lifting weights.
You can just see the veins bulging underneath her eyelids.
Huh. The only element that says tsundere to me is your hairstyle. I mean, to be honest.
全否定。
Yep.
じゃあ続いてマキナ行ってみよっか。
Oh, I was hoping she was going to save Makina for last.
Me too. That's what I thought it was gonna
お
happen.
願いします。
Oh,
Ah! It is exactly like I thought it would be.
yeah. Honestly, it's better than I was expecting, but it's still not good.
ごめん。これはどういうテーマ？
Possessed Victorian doll.
She's the jump scare at the end of one of those old videos where you think it's something else. Like, look at this dot for 20
Oh,
seconds.
yeah. Oh, gosh. I remember when those were everywhere.
Yep.
私はアマネーの出身地でもある京都に目を向けて京ガールをイメージしてみたのよさ。私おしろいなんて持ってたっけ？
A valid question?
これならサッチンが5分で用意してくれたのよ。
Where did you get it from?
Valid explanation.
ああ、なるほどね。
She's even got specialty makeup supplies in that locker.
Of course she does.
でもこれって舞妓さん限定のメイクよね。
Yeah, wander around the neighborhood in this stuff and you're gonna startle people.
じゃあこのお化粧はなしということで。
Which one?
実に不本意な結果なのよさ。じゃあ最後は一番安心できそうなさっちゃんで。
Oh.
小峰さんの化粧は私も気になるわね。
Oh, boy.
サッチンはいろんな金型を作る職人さんの間に生まれた娘だけあって、こう
Well,
いう細かい作業は大得意なはずなのよさ。
I see.
Growing up around talented mechanical engineers might explain why Sachi can deal with a wide range of hands-on tasks so deftly.
もはや確認するまでもないわね。
I like how they're building this up so it's absolutely gonna be the worst.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt.
うんうん。というわけで、さっちゃん。
Okay.
はい。うまくできている自信はないのですが。
Oh boy. The instant Sachi timidly turns to face Amane and the others, there are 4 simultaneous exclamations of pure shock, and then a long moment of silence.
What's wrong? Rendered speechless by your skill?
ま、
Not exactly.
Huh. Well, I mean, if she's done that great a job, I'd like to see for...
ユージはダメ
Oh, come on, you cannot tease us like that. I start to walk around the group to get a clear look at Sachi's face, but Amane quickly blocks my way.
Why not exactly?
それはさっちゃんがかわいそうだから
Okay, now that leads me to believe that it's too good. Like she's gonna be handsome Squidward.
あ、うん、なんでもないの
はあ。
Huh.
For whatever reason, it seems this particular work isn't for my eyes.
皆さん、そんなに青い顔をされてどうされたんですか？
Actually, everybody else except Amane is turned to stone.
Oh no, it's 9-9 all over again.
いや、それはほらなんというかこれも化粧のせい
What?
なるほど。お化粧にはそんな効果もあるんですね。今度、その方法も教えてほしいです。
そうね。あと私まだメイクの落とし方を教えてなかったからとりあえずメイクを落とそっか。
それは構わないのですが、まだ風見さんの感想が。
Come on.
いいのあいつにはまた今度見せればいいだけなんだからね。欲しがる女は疎ましがられるものなのよ。
うん。
In the end, Sachi has been forcibly carted off stage. Oh, come on. The exact circumstances remain something of a mystery, but one thing is perfectly clear. You can't take your eyes off our class rep for a second. Or shouldn't, at least. Incidentally, after this incident, Makina would never again express an interest in makeup. Boo.
ちょっとユージ、もうお弁当広げちゃったのにどこ行くのよ。
Nowhere in particular. Just thought I'd take a little walk to latitude 34 south, longitude 52 west, 58 west, or, something like that.
それってどこら辺になるんだっけ？
Toilet.
アルゼンチンなのよさ。
Or, okay.
って昼休みにどこまで行く気やあんたは。
I mean, everyone has their whimsical dates, right? I'll get you a souvenir.
He's got boat shoes on. He's just gonna walk the whole way.
ほな、本場のドゥルセデレジェでも買うて食べや。
Alright.
Such hurtful words.
Fine. No gifts for you then. It's a weekday afternoon, and here I am walking out of a room to the jeers of a woman spurned. Seems I may be something of a heartbreaker. I do appreciate that Amane's concerned about my nutrition, but the thing is, these meals have been getting out of hand lately. Just sitting back and watching the angle coefficient going through the roof is growing increasingly awkward.
Guess I'll head to the rooftop.
Wait, but if it's going through the roof, you're not safe there. Anyway, today I feel like securing myself a place where I can eat in peace.
風見さん。
On the roof, even if I eat plain rice balls with a side of baked beans or take a nice siesta, there shouldn't be anyone around to nag me.
風見さん。風見さ
Nope, we're not paying attention. Yep.
ん。ねえ、ゆうちゃん。
Baked beans, my favorite.
Look, I already told you to quit with that name. Huh? It's just a box.
And the fact that it's the orange box.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the one in the in MGS2.
Yep.
That one in the Zone of the Enders one were the ones I always used. Yep.
Me too. I turn around and find myself confronting a cardboard creature.
Or I guess with Metal Gear Solid 2 it'd be, it is just a bot. It is just my imagination playing tricks on me.
There's something resembling a maid uniform peeking out from below the mass of boxes, but tragically, given my far from voluminous vocabulary, I can't think of a more appropriate nomenclature.
今日はあまねさんたちとお昼を食べないんですか？
What do you wish to ask me, box lady?
Beware.
Oh, that was a good reference.
Sorry, but I don't have any cardboard creatures among my acquaintances that I know of.
段ボール？
Oh, I almost took a sip of water at the wrong time.
If you're not a cardboard creature, what are you?
確かに今の私は段ボールと言っても過言ではないかもしれません。
You can't make these jokes with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
ですが、厳密に言うと段ボールではないと思います。
I am a creature in possession of cardboard.
That a fact? Because at glance, you don't seem to be made of plastic.
The Dutchman's treasure!
いえ、材質の話ではなく、私はサチです。小峰サチです。
Oh, now that you mention it, the voice does sound familiar.
忘れられたわけではないようで、一安心です。
Well, that said, it's also possible that you're an imposter, assuming the role of Sachi.
だとしたら、FBI でしょうか。
I mean, technically it'd be CIA, because we're in Japan.
Yep.
But, you know, I'm not even going to ask why you picked him in particular. Anyway, in order to confirm that you are neither a spy nor the incarnate avatar of cardboard, I'd like to ask you 2 or maybe 3 questions.
Cardboard bending.
バッチコイです。
Excellent. First question. Did you hear that nickname you just used from someone in particular?
あまねさんが、そう呼べばユージは絶対返事するから、と。
Figured as much.
他に質問はありますか？
Let's see. When's your birthday?
9月23日です。
Do we know her birthday? Come to think of it, I didn't know Sachi's birthday in the first place. Oh well. I guess we were just ahead of the curve on that one.
How about your blood type?
王と驚く大型です。
Didn't know that either.
Color of your underwear today.
白と青のストライプです。
Where do you keep it when it's not in use?
部屋にあるチェストの1段目の引き出し手前側です。
Fascinating as all of this is, upon reflection, I haven't asked a single question that I can actually confirm the answer to. But judging from this unflinching aura of honesty, and the way every response somehow makes the guy asking the rude questions feel awkward, there's little doubt that this is the genuine article.
Very well. I accept you as such.
ありがとうございます。
With those polite words of thanks, the cardboard creature, or rather, Sachi, bows to me.
So I assume you're carrying around all these cardboard boxes because someone asked you to?
はい、午後の授業で使う教材を多目的教室まで運んでいる途中です。
Oh, I thought you were taking them to Sakaki for box cutter practice.
I see. And presumably you changed into the maid uniform because you're just more comfortable wearing it?
Either way, carrying this massive pile of boxes around must be quite difficult, even if the contents themselves are light. Ah, I'm gonna save.
Ooh.
セーブするわ。
What would he do? Number 1.
Actually, yeah, he probably would. Have you noticed that all of our prompts so far have been involving Sachi?
Huh, no I didn't.
I mean, we've only had, I think... Okay, well, not counting the name, the nickname. But all of our decision-esque ones have involved Sachi, as far as I can remember.
They...
Yeah, because the first one...
I mean, we've only had 2.
Yeah, the first one we were following around Sachi, and then it was like, oh, help Sachi. Actually, yeah, it was help Sachi again. So, are we going with offer encouragement and go to the roof?
We're totally gonna get the bad ending, right? But we're gonna offer encouragement and go to the roof.
All right.
It's what he would do. And you know it is.
Yeah, you're right.
I know you're used to this sort of job, but, the more confident you are, the more likely careless accidents become. So, try to stay on your toes, right?
はい、小峰幸、気をつけます。
No, I don't think that's called for right now.
なるほど。風見さんのアドバイスは難しいです。
This is making me feel so much worse. With this exchange of pleasantries completed, Sachi wanders off toward the stairs, still puzzling over my words.
I didn't, I guess I didn't think about the fact that she would use the stairs. Never mind. I would have picked the other one.
Well, that ship has
Is she
sailed.
doing this on purpose?
Looking back on all my conversations with the girl to date, it's hard to believe anyone could be such a perfect airhead. Either way, I suppose almost every organization has its loafers and its diligence sorts, and it's natural to rely on the hard work of the latter group. But I think the dichotomy at this school might be a little too stark. It feels like we're completely dependent on Sachi's efforts. Might be something worth thinking about.
風見くん、ちょうどいいところに。
Okay.
Sorry, but I don't think I'm up for you, complaining about your life right now. Try someone else. I'm gonna go to the roof. Bye.
誰もそんなことは言っていないでしょ。
It's implied.
Oh, in that case, you want me to help trim the bonsai tree you've started to raise in a futile attempt to relieve the crushing boredom of your existence?
あなたと会話するのはどうしてこんなに疲れるのかしら。
He was born that way.
You find this exhausting? I mean, personally, my heart throbs with refreshing joy every time I see your face, Chizuru.
At least it would if we knew you were some capacity of a route.
Accurate.
Instead of responding, she heaves a weary sigh.
So did you need something?
今後の授業で使う教材がこれから届く予定なんだけど、搬入の手伝いを頼まれてくれないかと思って。
I believe Sachi's got them, and she should be falling down the stairs shortly.
What, the suppliers don't bother to bring them in?
今の時代、テレビや洗濯機を買ったって設置は別料金でしょ？
Are we hurting for money?
So there's a fee for bringing in deliveries inside the building now? The world's becoming a cruel place these days.
だからこそ心優しい学生の助けが必要なのよ。
Flattery doesn't work on us. Well, this school has a severe lack of males to help out with this sort of thing.
We have mail. One.
Singular. If I refuse, Sachi or one of the others will probably end up getting pressed into service in my place. Volunteering is the more attractive option.
Got it. I'll give you a hand.
あら？あなたにしては珍しく素直な反応ね。
This was a request, wasn't it?
Now I'm just in the mood to earn some of those nice pastries that a certain someone is always stocking up on using misappropriated school funds that they could have paid for the, the delivery with.
Mm-hmm.
この子はどうしてそういう意地悪を言うのかしら。
Always has been. There it is.
I was born this way. I'm afraid. Oh, I was born this way, I'm afraid. That was a comma, so try not to let it get to you. The idea, not the comma.
From the moment I coldly rejected Amane's goodwill and fled the classroom, it seems I was fated to carry things around one way or the other. We chose poorly, I feel like.
Probably.
Batman?
Oh, what?
Michiru's crooning nasally to herself. It's not particularly pleasant to listen to, but then again, humming is one of the few forms of musical expression that exists solely for the satisfaction of the performer. Sometimes it's a natural outflowing of happiness in a moment of relaxation, but at other times, it's an attempt to calm the nerves in a moment of crushing stress. I don't know which psychological state has given rise to Michiru's song, but I do know how I can subtly manipulate her mood. Oh boy. I sneak up behind Michiru and softly synchronize my voice with her song. Alright, now you do. Oh, nope, never mind. And now I begin to gradually alter the melody, keeping every individual change small enough that she won't catch on.
Shit, this is like Simon. I gotta remember it after a while. I don't remember it.
Don't worry about it. That was pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to my tune? Michiru spins around, flustered. Her face reveals sheer uncomprehending bewilderment. By slowly changing the upbeat melody into a grim funeral march, I guided her own song down the same dark path. But my victim clearly doesn't realize that this was my doing.
Yo, something better?
いや、どうもしてないんだけど、明るい気持ちだったのに、すごく陰鬱な方向に引っ張られたような気がして。
It's still a mystery.
Oh, well, that's a pity.
あんた、何もしてないわよね。
No.
Who, me? Like what?
何もしてない。
Despite its inherently subtle nature, subliminal manipulation of this sort can dramatically influence human behavior through its effects on the subconscious. For example, I could persistently hold eye contact with Michiru as we speak. This can be mildly intimidating in its own right, but the effect increases significantly when I wait for her to blink before doing the same. By quickly opening my eyelids before her, Michiru would soon be under the illusion that I never blink. What's more, it's very rare for anyone to consciously notice that this is taking place. It's like when you're waiting for a cat to blink. Instead, a nagging sense of unease grows in the back of their mind. Use enough of these tricks and outright psychological manipulation is possible. But this time, the humming game proved sufficient for my objective of screwing with Michiru. We haven't gotten that far yet.
なんだか調子狂っちゃうわね。
Yeah, sorry about that.
なんであんたが謝るのよ。
No reason.
やっぱり何かしたの？
You have to be more specific. What are you accusing me?
それがわからないから困ってるんでしょ。とにかく許さないからね。
Michiru jabs her forefinger in my direction, her eyes smoldering with aggression.
Why get so bent out of shape over something like this?
別に四角じゃないわよ。普通でしょ、普通。
True, but that's not a good thing. You know, someone once said that relationships are like a mirror.
自分の態度が相手に反映されるってこと？
Huh.
Yes, that's how mirrors usually work. Your approach seems to involve repeatedly bashing your head against the glass. You know, planning to go to Looking Glass Land. Just so you know, Humpty Dumpty's currently sitting in a carton on my fridge.
Alright, we went down the rabbit hole with that one.
何？どういう意味？よくわかんないんだけど。
Alright, I'll give you the short version. Michiru, you tend to treat others with all the friendliness and charm of a lollipop-sucking brat who's just been denied a new toy.
Damn.
おっきい！これは私の性格だから仕方ないじゃない。
Monkey mode.
もう直しようがないのよ。
Ah, well, suppose not.
そうよ、仕方ないのよ。あんまりそういうこと言うと、ローリングそばっとするわよ。
What? Michiru shadow boxes in my general direction while making little kapow sounds. Seems she has no idea what a rolling sabat actually is.
素直になる訓練をするのよさ。マキナ。チルチルは確かにツンデレ。だけど素直になったらきっと可愛い女の子になると思うのよ。というわけで素直になる特訓をしたらいいと思うのよさ。
We can.
We have the money, but we don't want to spend it.
Yep, you got to exactly where I was gonna go with that.
そんなの嫌よ。私は私でいたいの。
Huh, training, is it? What do you have in mind?
Oh boy, is this going to turn into a Pavlovian thing?
ちょっと聞いてる？無視しないでよね。マイナスとマイナスをかけるとプラスになるでしょ。だから素直じゃない2人をくっつければ素直になると思うのよさ。
Makina, are you shipping us right now?
Makina, my friend, you seem to have equated numerical multiplication with sticking people together. Are you sure the same rules apply? Also, isn't that just addition?
それはいいの。というわけで、ユミちゃんとチルチルをくっつけてみればいいのよさ。
Oh.
Wait, what?
That's not the direction I thought this was going in.
Are you planning on literally sticking them together with a rope or what? I mean, it might prove tricky, but you know, gluing together with like phenolic resin is also an option.
そういうことなのよさ。ではチルチルには悪いけど、ちょっと気絶してもらうのよ。
Makina swiftly circles behind Michiru and delivers a sharp karate chop to the back of her neck. What?
ありちょっと何すんの。めっちゃ痛いんだけど。
Maybe you need to do it harder.
いや、テレビとかだとこれで気絶するのよさ。おかしいな。おかしいのはあんたでしょ。いきなり首の後ろをチョップして、もし気絶でもしたらどうするのよ。
That was the goal.
いや、だからそれが目的で。あ、空飛ぶ円盤。どこに？いや、だからなんなの。あれ、おかしいな。
I guess Makina is a fighting type and Michiru is a flying type. Not very effective.
Would I put her as the flying type?
Well, she is flighty.
It's true. Honestly, I might just put her as normal.
You know...
She's a basic bitch. Michiru, I'm growing curious about this Yao Chi you keep mentioning. Friend of yours?
痛いってことよ。首に衝撃が走るとなぜか蛇行になるのよ。っていうかユージ、あんたマキナを止めなさいよね。
Nope.
空飛ぶんでげ。
What?
んでげって何？やったか。あんたいい加減にしなさいよね。
So no.
あれれれ、おかしいな。ねえねえ、なんでテレビみたいに気絶しないの？
You know, that's pure fiction. You're not gonna knock anyone out that way unless you do it absolutely perfect. Even then, you know, misjudge the force and you can do irreparable damage. So it's not something you should try at home.
Now he says this after the third time.
そうなのか。それはチルチルに悪いことしたのよさ。
Well, I guess I could have been quicker about telling you myself.
首の後ろがズキズキする。
Try humming about it.
そうだ、あっちの方法は。
Well, I'm pretty sure you've heard that a blow to the abdomen can be particularly effective, but...
No.
いやー、溝落ちパンチ。
Why did you bury the lead? Oh.
It worked. As I said, you shouldn't attack someone's vital points for no reason. You run the risk of causing lasting harm.
Boy, she's usually the verbal punching bag, but now she's the literal punching bag.
おー、チルチル、顔が真っ青になってるのよさ。それどうやんの？
Now, Makina, it's not as though Michiru intentionally drained all color from her face. She's simply experiencing a temporary breathing problem as the result of, a sharp impact to her abdomen. Don't you have anything to say to her?
Yes, why aren't you passing out?
あ、そっか。チルチル、ごめんよ。
I think she's trying to tell us something. As she isn't capable of speech, we should read her lips.
別に謝ってほしいわけじゃないんだからね。と言ってるのよさ。
That might be accurate, actually.
Even under violent torture, your tsundere spirit remains unbroken. You must admit, the girl has gut.
Incidentally, that's where she
Just
got punched.
him.
Yep.
いい加減にしなさいよね。なんでグーで腹パンしてんのよ。殺す気。
No, just knock you out.
そうじゃないのよさ。私はただチルチルに素直になってほしくて、そうしたら可愛い女の子になるんじゃないかなって。
I don't think that's how that works.
私はこれでやってるんだから邪魔しないでよね。
どうかなさいましたか？
Oh no.
サッチ、それがね、チルチルが気絶してくれなくて困っているのよさ。
Yeah.
We probably need to stop this.
気絶？後遺症が残ってもいいのであればではあるけど。
Okay, good.
Unfortunately, we do mind. Come on, Makina, you've given her a pretty good beating already. I hardly think there's any need to render her unconscious, is there?
いやいや、気絶してロープで縛る。それが今のチルチルには必要なの。なんもかわいそうなことはないの。むしろいいことなのよさ。
Is it?
いいこと？
Oh no.
なるほど。それなら気絶させなくちゃいけないね。
そうなのよ。サッチン、頼むのよさ。
Override command. Override command.
何よ。
後遺症はダメだから。
Unfortunately, command has already been given.
Sachi stares fixedly at Michiru, apparently puzzling over the best way to make her faint. Of course, Sachi's defining characteristic is her willingness to use any means necessary to achieve her ends, as Michiru is well aware.
ではここは一つバールのようなものでこじ開けてみましょう。
What?
どこ？私のどこ？
Your brain.
頭です。では
Actually?
皆さん少々お待ちください。バールのようなものを用意させていただきますので、そうすれば
You're just slightly
激しい
off.
痛みできっと気絶するはずです。
Yep.
うん。
Wait, are you just going to take this?
あれ？何もしていないのに気絶してしまいました。
Huh. Michiru lies collapsed on the floor, her nose twitching in terror. Seems she took it upon herself to lose consciousness before someone violently took it from her. A prudent choice from the perspective of damage minimization.
Sachi, Michiru's kindly rendered herself unconscious for us, so I think the crowbar as a tool is no longer necessary.
はい、そうですね。では私はここで失礼させていただきます。
Before you go, I have a quick question.
はい、何でしょうか。
When you said crowbar-esque, what were you thinking?
A crowbar?
それは、バールです。
Why not?
出るかなと思いまして、雰囲気が。それでは失礼いたします。
I see. Well, I mean, technically a crowbar is certainly crowbar-esque.
Is it?
長年の疑問は解けたけど、なんだか釈然としないのよさ。
Well, alright. What do we do with Michiru now that she's unconscious?
ひとまずロープで縛ってみるのよさ。ロープ。
I guess we dismissed Sachi prematurely.
はい、銃と縄。
Never mind.
ありがとう。
縛るときに縄の表面がトゲトゲして痛くないようにちゃんと蜜蝋でなめしてあるから大丈夫だよ。それじゃあね。
Why?
This girl's ready for anything. Have to admit, didn't expect her to have specialty, like, BDSM ropes lying around.
Suddenly I'm afraid for her route.
サチは用意周到すぎてたまに怖くなるのよさ。ではぐるぐるのぐるぐるポレポレのポレポレ。
Makina used rap.
Well, this is pretty nice work. Rope bondage over the clothes has its, own refined flavor. Ah, and you got quite a respectable tortoiseshell pattern over the bust here.
結構ほどけないように念入りに縛ったらたまたまこの形になったのよさ。
Okay.
You produced this fine piece of work without realizing you were doing it? Huh, you must have seen the pattern somewhere. Either way, I think you have a definite talent for this. It might be a potential career.
Do we really want to encourage this? I guess we are.
No.
そうかな、嬉しいのよさ。それじゃあユミちゃんを探してくっから待ってて。
Makina runs off somewhere, leaving me alone in the hallway with Michiru, who's tightly bound from head to foot in an intricately crisscrossed web of jute ropes. Or jute ropes? I have no idea how to pronounce that. This could not possibly
Crisscross make you.
go wrong.
Come to think of it, I thought tying her to Sakaki was the whole point.
ちょっとあんた。
Oh,
Wow, you recovered really quickly.
what up, tortoise? I thought you were supposed to be unconscious at the moment.
これびっくりするぐらい恥ずかしいですけど。
I thought you were at least supposed to stay unconscious until the shift change.
Yeah, I guess it would be. I don't think many students would have the guts to engage in tortoiseshell-style rope bondage in the hallways.
場所の問題じゃなくてねえ、これほどいてよ。
You sure about that? I mean, once Makina gets back, she'll call Sachi again, and that seems problematic in its own way.
そうだけど、こんな格好あんたに見られてるのも嫌なの。
Noted.
Huh, so you'd like me to untie you after all?
ほどいて、早くほどいて。
Oh, well, you're being awfully polite and straightforward about your feelings.
ほどいてほしいわけじゃないんだからね。だから早くほどきなさい。
Well, do you want it or do you not want it?
Humankind's lot is a sad one. Our lives are full of paradoxes.
早くしなさいよね。ユミちゃんいたから連れてきた。何？どういうこと？
Oh boy.
これはその松島さん、そういう趣味があったの。
She's the one that's getting the blame for this. Okay.
違うの、そうじゃないの、誤解なの。言い訳できるような状態じゃないと思うんだけど。
Yes, that could be the only possible explanation that makes sense.
Makes
本
sense to
当に
me.
誤解なの。ねえ、ユージそうでしょ。あんたからも何か言ってよ。風見くん、これもしかしてあなたがやったの？
Actually, no.
Nope, this happens to be Makina's work. Seems she's something of an expert.
イリスさんは？
Well, yeah, I mean, after tormenting Michiru's body at length, Makina gave her a few final blows and then finished things off by tying her up nice and tight.
そんな趣味な上に女同士で。
違うわよユージ、なんでそんな誤解を招くような言い方を。
イリスさん、それは本当なの？
何度も叩いた後に縛ってやったのよさ。
そう。その個人の趣味にとやかく言うつもりはないけど、公共の場所では遠慮してほしいわ。ここは学校でしょ。
This is a club activity.
Sakaki's got a point. I have to agree.
ユージ。
それじゃ失礼するわね。
あ、待って、誤解だから。ねえユミコ、榊さん。
Oh, here it goes.
マキナさん、これほどいていただけませんでしょうか。
If you do, make sure to run afterwards.
素直になってる。すごい、私の考えは間違っていなかったのよさ。
Congratulations, Makina. You flipped her psychological switch. At long last, the true Michiru has broken free of her tsundere shell.
はい。早く縄をほどいてください。さあチルチル、これからは素直な人生を送るのよさ。まずユミコに説明してくる。マキナ、あんたへの説教はそれからよ。榊さん、誤解なんだってば。あれ、思ったより素直になってなかったのよさ。
It only worked as long as she had the ropes on.
You probably left too much slack in those ropes. Next time, tighten them up until you leave, like, nice deep marks on her wrist, alright? Get her rope drunk, and I'm willing to bet she'll become a lot more obedient.
縄酔いって何？
Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
You know what? Amane was right. Yuuji really is the worst influence on her.
わかったのよさ。縄酔いさせる。
And thus, Makina demonstrated a brief glimpse of her hidden potential as a BDSM artist. But after Michiru's vigorous scolding, she would never put that ability to use again. I watched the promising glimmer of a rising talent slowly, quietly fade away, never to realize its true potential. But couldn't really bring myself to care the end.
ちょっと変なこと言わないの。どういうつもりよ。
Your rope.
Weren't you trying to clear your name with Sakaki?
それより先にあんたに文句があんの。
I
何
do
よ
this
さっ
at
き
the
の
end
独
of
り言
every
は。
day.
Right, but usually it's not out loud.
Was I off base? You were planning to scold Makina, right?
するけど、その私のせいで才能の目が摘まれたみたいな表現やめてよね。
Those are all very big words. Are you having a Patrick Star moment?
Sorry about that.
本当に最低なんだけど。
But then again, didn't it feel really good when she finally untied the ropes?
気持ちいいわけないでしょ。バカじゃないの。
Really? I mean, all that stagnant blood laboring to circulate through your body under the pressure of the ropes, suddenly surged freely through your veins. I think that must have produced at least a little, light euphoria as a physiological phenomenon. I myself once experienced a wave of indescribable pleasure just from loosening the belts on my arms after a pressure training session. Boy, I could tell
そ
you
ん
more
な
about...
ことわかんないわよ。バカバカバカ。M じゃないからね。
Are you not?
M じゃないもん。
I didn't say you were. You're overthinking this.
今度あんたのことを縛ってやる。
I see, so you're a sadist?
チラバカ変態。
What a hopelessly confused individual. Can't even figure out her own sexual preferences.
She's a switch hitter. All right, you actually got to end the scene that time. In rare form, we didn't have an internal monologue to bring that one to a close.
Just an external.
And yet, it somehow was very similar to what one of his internal monologues is like. As we can see right here on the screen. It's the through line through the entire thing. And on that note, this is a good spot to end this episode. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Same as it ever was, same as it ever was. I don't have anything to say about this episode.
Me neither.
It was an episode.
It was.
All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys signing off.